obelisk juts from the ground nearby. Touch it not, my sweet, lest ye summon a terrifying creature of dread power. This obelisk will summon a nasty little piggo goblin.
Nothing up my sleeves.
And hope you die.
Scorching sight! I never miss. Magic up! You'll make a find.
Like you, if I can.
Look at that, I'm all reloaded. The grave mouth of the soil shall feast on your flesh. Works every time! Bullets beyond counting! I've got the juice! More secrets unfold before me.
The goblin falls. His piggy little butt shall terrorize the countryside no more.
Casting spells and loading shells. No time for prayers. This should do it. Oh, my spell slots are all tinged. I must assume you are the evil wizard.
Yes, I take pride in finding new and exciting ways to terrorize those infernal nerds in the village. And with this one-of-a-kind scroll, I shall unlock an ancient tomb housing a weapon more horrifying than you can imagine.
Killing this man would be wildly satisfying, but I did promise restraint. I can see only one other way. I would prefer not to use this, but I will if I must. You must leave the village alone.
Ha! Threaten me, will you? You think mere mortal weapons can defeat me? The evil wizard Baldur, scourge of the village? How idiotic! You'll never catch me, fool!
What a waste of magical acumen you are. Come back here!
The more you pursue me, the more havoc I'll wreak upon that pathetic village. Those goblins were asking for it.
I will threaten violence all over again if you do not leave.
No! Don't hurt me. I'm far more frail than I seem. I'll leave the village alone, I swear. I'll even leave you with this. It will unseal an ancient cave, and within you will find a weapon.
I feel a great shift in the magical fabric of the universe. Did you solve our wizard problem?
Well, but of course. We discussed things calmly. He even gifted me a fascinating scroll to open a weapon storage cave.
Oh dear. A weapon, you say? Well, you're obviously more than capable of solving our problems without violence. Please get that weapon away from us before any more harm comes to our peaceful village.
Bag it.
Man, what were we thinking trying to intimidate an egomaniac like that?
I don't know. I panicked. My only other thought was to try and kiss him.
That was your only other thought? That kind of thinking is why we're not allowed on Hedon 6 anymore.
Magic barrage! Blaze it! Their soul now befouls the waters of the Nether Tide. Totally out!
I'll fight her. Good job.
I must ponder my power carefully. Welcome to your fated end. Nothing up my sleeve. Fly through. Healing to be had.
Ow, 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 ow.
I shall not be denied! Scorching Sight! Recharge! Now we're cooking! Spare no pity for them. They were already lost. It would be all too easy to lose oneself at this point. Worth every time!
You pay for your authoritarian ways!
Move along, peasant. I'm trying to get to that cave and you're in my way.
No, and I don't care who sent you. It's too risky. We don't want any more violence.
Oh, hiding something, fascist? Let's see what you got in there.
Come on, I can think up ideas other than violence here. Of course I can. The way you're looking at me, my loins are simply aflame. I've never felt this way about anyone else before. Come with me. Let us be together forever.
Oh my god, I feel it too. Yes, absolutely. Let's be crazy kids and just do this.
Disgusting! Fascist pigs! The both of you! The resistance won't forget this!
Turn back. This place is protected.
seduced the little green dude, but not the powerful wizard. Honestly, I will never understand human urges.
What? It felt right in the moment. And I mean, it worked, didn't it?
Yeah, and now he will not stop following us. Is this forever?
That's what he wants to know.
Man, love sure is great.
I'm all magic up. Pass swiftly to that dark beyond. Magic barrage! Would you look at that? I'm all reloaded. Ah, the blood tide rises.
Getting lucky.
I gotta call my bank so we can merge our accounts. Our kids are gonna be so
Blast them all! By my dark hand! Ready to fling some spells! Fly through!
Where should we buy our starter home? Close to good schools, right?
Be placed, scroll. Tomb, reveal your weaponly secrets.
That scroll looks like serious trouble. Don't risk a love like this, baby. And not when we're getting started. Please, be careful.
It reads, Aperta dilatato foramis. I don't believe seduction will work here.
The sooner you kill them, the sooner we get our HDR.
These hands are ready for blasting. You didn't think I was empty, did you? Only dust shall remain. Their soul now befouls the waters of the Nevertide.
You'll never win, hero.
Worth every time!
You'll join our ranks soon enough.
Oh, skull holes. Neat.
Oh, thank you so much for noticing.
Just say the word, baby, and we can get out of here. No fresh start, no weapons, no ancient guardians, ominous voice, no scrolls. Just us and our love. Oh, no. This is all too dangerous for me. I'll meet you back at the gate, babe. Be strong!
You have completed the ritual. But how dare you wake me from my ancient slumber? I am Brunfeld, guardian of the Darkhold. First of my name, last of my kind. Somewhere in the middle of reading anywhere between 1 and 4 novels simultaneously. I have stood in this spot and guarded this cave for time immemorial. Except I personally remember it. But that could be considered more of a curse than a blessing. Imagine if you could remember every embarrassing thing you've ever said and done, but also you were older than the sun itself. It gets to you after a while. But regardless, you have invaded my ancient hole, and no one is permitted to enter here. I guard a devious, unholy weapon, a relic of times long past, and only those worthy of using it can pass me. And no one is worthy, so no one passes me. Is that clear? I could perhaps be a bit more concise when I explain that part to people. It has been a very, very long time since I have had any visitors. It is possible the fascist goblins who have recently taken to guarding this place are quite good at their jobs. But it is unimportant. What is important is the fact that you have somehow invaded my deep, cavernous crevasse, and you cannot be allowed to leave. For no one shall be permitted to take my secrets out into the world. The world is not ready for a weapon of this caliber. My sole purpose in this world is to protect this weapon from those who would have the hubris, the audacity, to think they can wield it responsibly. I have seen more eras than you can imagine. Epochs, even. And no one has ever managed to convince me that this weapon should be released from my grasp. That means I have killed a lot of people. So many people. Oh, what have I done? No, it's fine. I'm fine. It's fine. And I will not hesitate to add you to that list of dead. It's a very long list. I can read it to you should you require before combat. Though the most ancient of names are quite difficult to pronounce, given that those alphabets no longer functionally exist. I can, however, give it my best shot. Ixpranix the Fourth. Be the brave. Lorkin the lion-hearted.
Holy gob almighty, is this dude really still talking?
Hey, excuse me! I worked really hard on this speech, so shut up and listen!
Flirksnacks Bandaquad. Hall. Oh well, that is probably enough names. You get the point. I am a stone-cold murderer, and I will do anything to protect this weapon. It is the only reason I exist. If I do not protect it, why do I exist at all? What am I? Would I dissolve into the ether? Would I turn to mist? Would I simply cease to exist? We will never know, because I will be responsible and carry out my purpose until the end of time. You, trespasser, have violated the sacred goblin sanctuary. And if I can go on, you're allowing me to go on? Okay, I'm going to go on. And if I can go on, I would just like to inform you that you have come all this way for naught, and you will not be permitted to fight me for my weapon Anyways, I am incredibly tired. This has absolutely wiped me out. And if you're not going to do anything hostile, then I'm going back to bed for the next century and a half. Until some other idiot arrives. Good night. Also, thank you for listening. It means a lot to me to feel heard.
I shall loot quickly before it changes its mind.
The weapon is in your hands. Now go on, skedaddle out of this dusty pit.
You know, I think we did all right, non-violence-wise.
Yeah, totally. But I did learn something. And that something is this. Violence really is the answer to most things, most of the time.
Hard to argue with that.
Ready to go, sweetie?
Oh, right, yes. Hello, you're, still here. Listen, I think we should just be friends.
Oh. Oh. Wow. Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing, for sure. Same. Great. This is perfect. So, see you around then, huh? I guess. Maybe? Okay. Great. This is great. Now, if you'll excuse me.
I'm just getting started. I'm all magic up. Magic barrage!
Struggling! I'll never again!
Worth every time! Form a line! Presto reloado!
So, have you retrieved the weapon? We can live our peaceful lives without fear?
Consider it handled. Just call me the Peacemaster.
What a relief! For your wonderful gobletarian efforts, you may keep that wretched weapon. Thank you, adventurer.